Hello everyone, welcome back to another new video. Today I will be showing you a brilliant chess puzzle from an actual game where black can win with a series of study-like ideas. In the following position, black is up a rook and has chased white's king all the way to f7, but it is actually black's king who is in serious danger, as white is threatening a multitude of threats such as king to f8 check as well as rook to h8 check and c8 queen. One defense black can play is rook takes c7, and after rook takes rook black's king can hide on h6 with a pawn up. White can then force black to trade the queens and the resulting rook endgame is most likely a draw. This seems like the best outcome for both sides, but this is only partly true because black has the brilliant move pawn to f5 in the starting position, opening up the long diagonal for black's queen. Now, rook to h8 check is just met by queen takes h8, while a discovered check such as king to e8 allows queen to g7, and after the queens are traded black can double the rooks on the c-file to stop white's pawn on c7. Therefore, white plays king to f8 check, preventing queen to g7. Since king to h8 allows white to repeat the position with king to f7 check, if black wants to win, king to h6 is a must, but this seems to allow white to play king to g8 with the threat of queen to h7 mate. Did black just overpush and is now losing the game? No, because black's queen can check white's king from a distance with queen to a2 check. Since king to f8 will let black's rook join the battle with rook to f6 check, white must play king to h8, and now black can play queen to b2 check. A move that begins a well-known technique in endgames known as the staircase where one moves the queen closer while checking the king. After king to g8, black will now play queen to b3 check, and after king to h8 queen to c3 check king to g8. It looks like the game is still a draw since black's queen cannot move closer after queen to c4 check king to h8, as white's queen is controlling d4. But this is all just an illusion, as black can take advantage of the current opposition between the kings with the queen sacrifice queen takes c7, and white cannot take the queen with the rook since white's king will be mated in a few more moves after a rook check on the 8th rank. White can also take with the queen, but black can just recapture with a rook up, so white has to block with the queen after queen to c4 check. After black trades the queens, black must play the final key move with king to h7, preventing rook to h8 mate, and after king to e7 rook a to c6, the c-pawn and all of the rooks will come off the board in the next few moves, giving black a winning pawn endgame, a pawn up in the end. If you want to see more brilliant chess puzzles like this, be sure to like and subscribe for more, and I will see you all in my next video. Goodbye.